Alright folks, so we're going to go through a very good warm-up for BJJ. And I do this before every class, and this is also pretty much my warm-up I take the students through before class. It's the exact same thing. But all we're going to do, I'm going to start the clock here to see how long it takes. It doesn't take very long. So all we're going to do for 1 minute is bounce on the spot. And this is all I'm trying to do here is kind of get the blood flowing a little bit, get the heart working just a little bit, not doing too much. It's pumping the blood through my calves, through my legs. I'm jolting my shoulders, so that warms my shoulders up. You can move your arms a little bit. It doesn't really matter. We're just doing something to warm our body up. We're just going to do this for 1 minute. So it's already been 30 seconds. It doesn't take long. You can sit here, you can do this in class, you can do this before class, talking to your friends, on the warm-up mat if you have a warm-up mat. It's just a matter of moving, and it's not too rigid, like it's just to make sure that all your parts move, like your hips move, your feet move, your ankles move, your knees move, your shoulders, your elbows. And there's a minute, so it doesn't take long. Next thing we do is to just stretch with a squat. So all I do is I just sit down and I just wait here. And again for about 1 minute. It doesn't take long. It's a very good stretcher squat. It stretches your shins, your calves, your quads, your back. Hang your head forward, stretches your neck. You can see here, if you can, heels on the floor, but just relax. You can rock backwards and forwards a little bit. You can do it, you can put your hands on the floor and go straight legs, gently down. Straight legs, gently down. It really doesn't matter. It's just a very, very good stretch. Good for your knees, good for your back. It's a good stretch. I really like this one. It's also a very good thing to be able to do this. It's got a lot of health benefits to be able to do this stretch at any age, but as you get older, it's very important you can do a good squat and comfortably hold it there. So, next one. I use the mat, and it's simply just back rolls. 1 minute or less, but I just rock backwards and forwards. This warms your back up. You can hold your feet over your head if you're comfortable. Just forward and back. Again. Forward and back. It's a very good roll. It's a very good warm-up for your back. 10 more seconds. Because all you're trying to do is just warm your body up for your exercise. So you should feel warm. Clearly you should feel warm. You should start getting hot. Now the next one is push-ups, and this is just again to get the blood flowing a little bit. It doesn't matter how many of these you do. I do about 10, not very many. So all I'm doing, it stretches my wrists, it stretches my triceps, my biceps, my chest a little bit. All I do, keep your body straight. I just do 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So all I did, 12 push-ups. And you can feel it getting warm up. You can feel it warming your body up. The next one we do is to stretch our back. We simply lie on our back One leg straight, one leg 90 degrees here. Hold my hand, keep my spine in the center, lay back, arm out, and just relax. Hold it there. If you can get your knee on the floor, excellent. If you can't, it's just whatever is comfortable. Hold it there. And then reverse. Same thing. Straight leg, 90 degrees. Hold your knee to the floor. Lie back. Relax. It's a great stretch, good for your spine. Now all we do with that is just, I do it 3 times. Hold it. You don't have to hold it long. We're just warming our body up. Hold it again. Again. A few clicks there in my back. Clicks are fine, as long as there's no pain. You don't want to do anything that gives you pain or makes you uncomfortable. So there is our 3 back stretches. From there. And that's pretty much it. I sit like this. Here's another one that I forgot to mention. I just sit. This warms my ankles again, stretches my quads in the front here. I can just feel it warming, stretching and kind of warming my feet up at the back. It's a good one. And then right at the end, start my clock. 1 more minute of just bouncing on the spot. Now I have a very light sweat. I can feel it starting to kind of form my sweat. And just bouncing again, moving my shoulders side to side. You can stand on the one spot and bounce. Doesn't really matter. You just move and move around. And I feel like I'm good for a wrestle now. What you want to do also is now, once you've warmed up, you start with your drills or your techniques. If you want to start with your wrestle, that's fine. But start off wrestling light, flow roll, because you still want to warm up some more, because we haven't had any pressure on ourselves, we haven't had any pressure in weird angles like this. So you still want to be warming up for your first few rounds of wrestling. And you'll know when you're warm. And warming up is very important all the time, but more so when it's cold. And there's our 1 minute. So when it's cold, you want to warm up for a little bit longer, but maybe not longer, until you feel warm. That's the main thing. So that whole warm up took 8 minutes. So you can cut that down a little bit. You can make it a little longer. It's up to you. But just including those techniques and moves and stretches I just did for any amount of time that you're comfortable with until your body feels warm, then that'll be a great warm up and you'll be ready to wrestle and start your class.